He warned me not to joke about cheating anymore, yet I went and did it on his birthday. The only thing that remained untouched was the cake. Looking back, I probably should have seen the signs, but honestly, I still can't understand why he couldn't take a joke. Hey, Suddy, I'm 28 now. This all began 3 years into my marriage with Donovan. Donovan was, well, maybe a little too good. Quiet, gentle, overflowed with a love I didn't always know how to handle. He made breakfast for me every Sunday morning, slipped sweet notes into my purse, and never forgot anniversaries, even the ones I overlooked. I was the funny one in the relationship, the sarcastic, teasing wife who loved to make him laugh. I used to say that if you couldn't laugh in a relationship, then what was the point? But somewhere along the line, my jokes stopped landing, especially with him. It started small. One night at dinner with friends, I teased, "If I ever cheat, it'll only be because Donovan takes forever to pick a movie." Everyone chuckled. He smiled too, but I noticed his hand slipping away from mine beneath the table. The second time was at a family barbecue. Someone asked if I'd ever stray. I shrugged and said, "Not unless someone hotter with a yacht shows up." Again, laughter filled the air, but Donovan stayed silent. Later, he pulled me aside. His voice was calm, but his eyes told a different story, like someone who'd just been hit in the chest. "Suddy, can you please stop joking about cheating? I know you don't mean it, but it hurts." I nodded, said sorry, promised to stop, and then forgot all about it. To me, it was just harmless words. But to him, it was everything. Fast forward to his birthday. He hadn't asked for much, just dinner at home, his favorite cake, and maybe me not glued to my phone all night. I wanted to make it fun, so I ordered a custom chocolate cake, his favorite, topped with a tiny sugar figurine of me kissing a fake sugar man. Written on the cake, "Happy birthday. Hope you don't catch me cheating." Even the baker hesitated when I shared the idea. "Are you sure?" they asked. I laughed it off. It's just an inside joke. But it wasn't really a joke. That evening, Donovan came home with flowers and a smile, quietly greeting me. "Hey, babe, let's eat." I teased him about how much salt he used in his food. He chuckled softly, still my Donovan. Then I brought out the cake, grinning and eager for his reaction. He stared at it for a long minute. No smile, no words, just silence. Finally, he looked at me and said, "I asked you not to do this again. I thought you were kidding." I laughed nervously. "It's just a joke, Don." But he wasn't smiling. He stood up and walked out of the room. "Wait, seriously? You're mad again?" He turned and finally met my eyes. What I saw scared me, not anger or frustration, but something heavier, resignation. "You don't respect me, Suddy." "Not really. You keep making me the joke even after I asked you to stop. That's not love." I scoffed. "It's just a cake, Donovan. You're being dramatic." "No," he said quietly. "It's a pattern, and I'm done." He grabbed his keys, jacket, and phone and left on his birthday, leaving the cake untouched on the table. At first, I was annoyed. I texted him, upset about a cake. No reply. Called him. Ignored. Hours passed. Then the whole night slipped away in silence. The next morning, I woke to a message. "I'm staying at Mark's for a while. Don't worry about me. Just think about how long you've made me feel like a joke." That hit me harder than I expected. For the first time, I truly felt it. I thought about every time I laughed off his feelings. Every moment I turned him into a clown. Every joke I used to hide my own inability to be gentle. I never cheated, but I made him feel like I might, like he wasn't enough, like I could walk away anytime. And eventually he started believing it. A week later, I showed up at Mark's place, rehearsing what I'd say. But Donovan never answered